Very interesting Sunday with the Dolphins on the bye. Delve deeper into this. What is up, Finn fans? Yes, the Miami Dolphins yesterday had a bye week. So I hope you guys all enjoyed your bye week. Sat back, watched some football. I got the red zone, so I watched pretty much all the games. Not entirely, but you know how the red zone works. So in this video, what we're going to be doing is we're kind of looking at the rest of the division. How did the rest of the AFC East do? Kind of how does that affect the Miami Dolphins? If you guys don't know already, Miami Dolphins are starting a new quarterback this upcoming Sunday against the LA Rams. Home against the LA Rams. And right now, the Miami Dolphins are sitting very pretty at second place. But we'll delve more into that. We'll jump more into that, and we'll talk more into that because that's what this video is about. So we're going to talk about the games, and I'm going to talk about the first game that was played today by some of our division rivals, and that is the Buffalo Bills taking on them New York Jets. And, you know, I got the pick right. A little spoiler. In my picks video, I said, look, the Jets are bad. The Jets suck. There's no way that Buffalo is going to lose this game. There's no way that the Bills are going to choke this game. Jets are losing this game, and I put it in my pick so that this is a lock. Pick the Buffalo Bills. I wasn't wrong. Buffalo wins 18-10, takes their record up to 5-2, jumps off that 2-game losing skid to the Tennessee Titans and the Kansas City Chiefs. Now finally get back in the win column, still atop of the AFC East, like I said, with a 5-2 record. But I will say this about the game against the New York Jets. If you're a Buffalo Bills fan, and you're watching this, comment below. How do you feel after that Jets game? And I'm not trying to be a dick, and I'm not trying to be a cocky Dolphins fan trying to rub it in on you. I'm genuinely curious to see how you guys feel after that Jets game because it wasn't great. It wasn't great. Not saying that the Miami Dolphins did any better. We did. Not saying that that has any repercussions of who's the better team. Really doesn't. But Dolphins 24-0 butt whooping on the Jets going into their bye. You know, second half we really didn't do much. But the Buffalo Bills didn't score a touchdown. They didn't score a touchdown all game. And they also gave up 10 points to the Jets. Now, does that mean anything? You could comment it below. Be like, Doug, that means babka. That means nothing. Who gives a crap that we didn't score a touchdown? Who gives a crap? We still won, and that's all that matters. Yes, it does matter. You, like I said, you got back in that win column after that 2-game losing skid. Last week against the Chiefs, Josh Allen kind of had a bad week. Kind of, 51.85 completion percentage. It's like, he didn't have a great game against the Chiefs. Came to back it up a little bit, do a little better. He did. His completion percentage jumped up a huge amount. But they still didn't score a touchdown. So it makes you think, what's going on with Buffalo? We all knew that the defense was holding the Bills back, and the defense was kind of the reason they lost to Tennessee and they lost to Kansas City. But it's like, why didn't the offense score a touchdown on this really bad New York Jets team? I'm not going to really talk about the New York Jets. It's, I'm not going to dogpile on them. They know who they are, and they know what they can look forward to, a new coach and a new quarterback. Good luck to you guys, but this is more about the Bills and the Patriots, so I'm not going to pile on you guys. But like I said, this Bills made you think, and I'm watching the game, and at some point, the Jets were up 10-3, and I was like, Jets might pull this off. And if the Jets pull this off, the Dolphins are 1 game out of first place instead of 2 games out of first place. This is a good possibility. What I'm going to do is I'm going to break down each game, and then we're going to look at the next 4 games for these 3 teams, right? Then we have the New England Patriots home. They were home for this game, taking on the 49ers. Mind you, the same 49ers team 2 weeks ago, the Miami Dolphins beat 43-17. And you know what I hear a lot? Hey, well, Doug, Jimmy Garoppolo wasn't himself and this and that and yada, yada, bing, bang, boom. How do you do? It's really bad excuses, and it makes me laugh when I hear it. Patriots lost 33-6. Another division rival of the Dolphins that did not score a touchdown. Cam Newton actually got benched after throwing 3 touchdowns. He went 9 for 15 for 98 yards and threw 3 interceptions, not touchdowns. They probably wish he threw 3 touchdowns. 3 interceptions. They brought Stidham in. He went 6 for 10, 64 yards, and he threw an interception. And you'll think to yourself, well, Doug, the only reason why the Dolphins beat the 49ers by so much, Jimmy Garoppolo wasn't at top perfection and this and that. Well, Jimmy Garoppolo went 20 for 25, 277 yards and 2 interceptions, no touchdowns. So what's going on there? Makes you think. It really, really makes you think, because you look at the 49ers, right? 49ers beat the crap out of the Patriots 33-6. 49ers beat the Rams pretty bad, 24-16. Like I said, the Dolphins handedly won against these 49ers teams. So it makes you think. It's like, what's going on with the Patriots? That's the big thing going around the league right now with the New England Patriots. What is going on with the Patriots? Was it really Tom Brady? Was Tom Brady the reason that the Patriots consistently won? You know, we all talk, and I bring it up. I brought it up in the offseason when, you know, he went to Tampa Bay. Bill Belichick won. Matt Castle, he won, you know, they went 11-5. He won games without Tom Brady. What is going on? Some of the media, you know, I got Channel 4 on watching the Sunday night game. Some of the, again, I record this Sunday night. Some of the media is saying, oh, I don't know if this is fixable. It looks like they're getting worse, yada, yada. They're 2-4 right now. 1 game behind the Dolphins. It doesn't look good. It looks pretty bad for this New England Patriots team. So you're looking at it. You know, they benched Cam Newton, even though, you know, Bill Belichick came out and said Cam's still our starter. But Stidham comes in, he still doesn't do as well. So the point of this video, and I don't know what I've titled it yet, because going into this, I know what I want to talk about, but I don't know what to title it. And I'm not clickbaiting it because I hate clickbait. Pisses me off. Looking at this division, right? You got the Buffalo Bills 5-2. You have the Miami Dolphins 3-3. You have the New England Patriots 2-4. I'm not going to say it, Jets. Again, I'm sorry. I feel bad. Dolphins were in the same situation last year, but not necessarily the same because we were on the way up. But you have look at these 3 teams, and a lot of Dolphins went 0-2, and a lot of people were saying, the Dolphins got another year of rebuild under them. Dolphins need more time to have any type of fight in this division. It's between the Patriots and the Bills. Bills are going to take off with this. Bills are doing this. Bills are looking great. Look at the Bills all the way. Now you look at the division, like I said, 5-2, 3-3, 2-4. Dolphins look like they have a good shot. Am I predicting the Dolphins to win the division? Am I predicting the Dolphins to do anything crazy? No. But when you look at it, you look at the teams the Dolphins beat, the Jets 24-0, the 49ers 43-17, and you look at who the Patriots and the Bills just played. Yeah, the Bills beat the Jets, but 18-10, couldn't score a touchdown, and the Patriots lost 33-6, couldn't score a touchdown on a defense that the Dolphins put up 43 on a defense that the Dolphins put up 24 on the Jets, 21 in like the first quarter and a half, and the Bills couldn't score a touchdown. As a Dolphins fan, it really makes you sit back and think, what's going on with this team? What's going on with this division? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm bringing up. It really makes you think as a Dolphins fan, what's going on? And I know I'm going to have some Patriot fans. I'm going to have some Bills fans comment below, and I expect it. I totally expect it. I'm talking about your team. I'm kind of talking not great about your team, even though still looking at it, Buffalo Bills with Josh Allen still have probably the best chance. We don't know what we have with Tua, but they have the best chance right now out of the 3 teams that are fighting for this division crown. Patriots, I don't know what's going on with the Patriots. We'll see. Bill Belichick always has a way of bouncing back. But the whole point of me making this is don't count the Dolphins out. Don't think that, Dolphins only beat crappy teams. Oh, one of those crappy teams just beat the Patriots pretty bad. So it's very interesting to me. You look at the next 4 games for each of these teams I'm talking about. You have the Buffalo Bills. They're taking on the Patriots next week. Home, right? Then they're home for Seattle. Then they go to Arizona. Then they have their bye, and then they're home for the Chargers. That Arizona game, that Seattle game, even the Patriots game, like I said, Patriots tend to learn how to bounce it back, turn the tables around on themselves. It's going to be hard next 4 games. Chargers just won, Herbert just won his first game. They got 2 games under their belt. And you look at the Patriots, like I said, Buffalo, Jets at home. No, they're at Buffalo, at the Jets. They're home for Baltimore. That's going to be a hard game. Then they're at Houston for the Texans, right? Any other Patriots team, any other team that was fighting hard, doing really well, 2-0, 3-0, you look at this and you say, all right, tough game against Buffalo. Same thing with Buffalo and the New England, but they'll beat the Jets. They'll probably lose to Baltimore, and they'll beat the Texans. They'll, worst case 2-2, best case 3-1 in this one. Bills, that defense is kind of sketchy. I don't see them beating Seattle. I'm giving you a little. Like I said, Patriots, Arizona's going to be hard. And then you look at the Dolphins' next 4 games, right? Home against the Rams, Tua's first outing. We'll see what he can do against that defense. At Arizona, home for the Chargers, at Denver. These next 4 games for all 3 teams is going to be tough, and this is where we're going to see who is going to take off at this division. Because after the next 4 games for these next 3 teams, you'll really see, all right, this team is going to take the division. If one of these teams starts to falter, if one of these teams starts to fall a little bit in these next 4 games, you'll start to say, all right, it's the Bills' division to lose, or it's, all right, the Patriots are back to form. It's their division to lose for. Hey, surprise, guys, look at the Dolphins. Dolphins are actually taking this one. You have to look out for that team. It's going to be very, very, very interesting. But be sure to comment below. I am very interested. I'm going to be looking through those comments like crazy. But I'm very interested to see what you guys have to say, especially if you're a Bills and a Patriots fan. Let me know, what are your thoughts on your team? What is your thoughts, if you're a Patriots fan, on Cam Newton getting benched and getting beat pretty bad 33-6 to the 49ers? If you're a Bills fan, and I know I got a few of you guys subbed, what is your thoughts on not being able to score a touchdown against the Jets? Was it fluky? What's going on? Also, you can bring up the Tennessee and the Kansas City game. Comment below. And if you're a Dolphins fan, how do you feel? Do you feel like the division is a possibility for the Dolphins to get? Be sure to comment below. And I'm going to get to you guys. Comment of the day. This comment comes from Jesse K. And he says, any trade deadline targets for the Finns? Geno Atkins is the main one in my mind. Trade deadline's coming up, if you guys don't know. They kind of pushed the trade deadline back a little bit, dealing with injuries and stuff, made it a little bit easier on these teams. But it was a good question. So I kind of looked at potential rumors of, these guys are available. There might be guys available that aren't known out there to the media or us fans, but maybe chatter in between the teams, GMs and stuff. But looking at some of the free agents that are available, I kind of wrote down 5 names that interest me, and I'll talk to you about why I don't see it happening, or is it a possibility to happen, right? So I'm going to go from, there's only one guy that I think there is a possibility. So I'll talk about the 4 that I don't think there's a possibility, right? 3 of them are from the Cincinnati Bengals, right? You have Carlos Dunlap, Geno Atkins, and AJ Green. Apparently they are available for trades. The reason I don't think the Dolphins will pull the trigger, 1, Carlos Dunlap is 31 years old, Geno Atkins is 32 years old, and AJ Green is also 32 years old. It kind of is a complete flip-flop of what the Dolphins are doing. I know you're going to say, hey, but they went after Le'Veon Bell. Le'Veon Bell's 28. He's still under the age of 30, and they were going to sign him for they probably would have got rid of him after 29. So it's still too old for what the Dolphins are going to do. And then outside linebacker Ryan Kerrigan from the Washington football team, he is also 32. I would have brought, if the Dolphins were with 4-2 now, or maybe even down the line a little bit more when the trade deadline gets closer, they have a better record. Then, I'll maybe bring him in just to help for the season. But I don't see it happening. All these 4 guys I'm talking about, 31, 32, 32, 32, 32, just doesn't make sense for what the Dolphins are trying to do right now. The one name that I think I would do, and I don't see the Dolphins trading away draft picks. I'll just throw that one out there. This is more fantasy. This is more what ifs, all that stuff. But the one name that I saw out there that I think, if it is possible, I'd like to see him do, and I don't think it's possible, and I don't think it will happen, but it's, he asked me a question, is defensive tackle Quinn Williams from the New York Jets. Now, what I'm hearing is that the Jets are asking for a second. And if it's between the Jets and the Dolphins, which that's one of the reasons I don't think it'll happen, is in division trades rarely happens. You had, Wes Welker go to the Patriots, but you tend to ask for more because you're going to have to play the guy twice a year. So they're probably going to ask for a second. I don't know if the Dolphins would give up a second. Mind you, we have 2 firsts and 2 seconds this year, and one of our seconds and one of our firsts is going to be high because it's the Texans. So if I was like, screw it. The kid has a ton of upside. He's a little inconsistent, but he has so much upside. We'd have 2 great defensive tackles out of that draft year. Why not pull the trigger and really build this defensive line from the ground up? I would give them our second, not the Texans' second. So we still have a high second. They could take our second, which probably would be about a mid-second. That's if I would do it, and if they would trade it to the Dolphins. But that's a name that I would look out for, Quinn Williams. He's young, second year, has a ton of upside, just needs a little bit of direction, a little bit of motivation. But Jesse, I hope I answered your question. What do you guys think? Is there any name that you guys know of the trade deadline that I didn't talk about that you'd be interested in? I know Simmons from the Denver Broncos is also out there, but I kind of like the way our safeties are playing. They're playing really well, especially Eric Rowe shutting down tight ends. Bobby McCain's doing really well. I wouldn't really pull a trigger on a safety. I want to see what Brandon Jones can do. But be sure to comment below. Let me know. But other than that, that's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to go follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I was tweeting out a ton today. Had, day off. So I was on Red Zone hanging out with my dad and all that stuff. So be sure to comment below. The picks are already linked in the top comment. We officially moved the picks video to Thursdays. So now you get a few more days to make your picks. So today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, you have your picks. You have your time to make your picks. So be sure it's linked as the top comment. Fanatics Network. Be sure to check them out. They have the YouTube channel, and the website is officially up. I will put the website below, and be sure to check that out. Fan to Fan Network, another site I'm a part of. Be sure to check them out as well. They do their pregame show every Sunday at 11 o'clock. They also have the YouTube channel, and they have the website, fantofannetwork.com. I am the Miami Dolphins ambassador. Be sure to go over there. You can comment below the posts and let them know, hey, Dolphins are #1. But other than that, guys, I will see you guys probably Wednesday in the next video. And like I said, you have the new schedule is Thursday's picks, Friday's preview, and then I'm going to be live Sunday for the Dolphins versus the Rams, Tua's debut. If it's not on TV, I'm going to probably be a play and a half behind. But it's going to be fun. I'm going to hang out and check out Tua. But other than that, guys, I'll see you in the next video. But like usual, stay classy. Fins up.